So wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no.
Man,
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a
Kunta?
disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say.
Yes, master. I was sorry.
It says two. It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing
okay.
me. But the whole time you've been really, you liked it.
Anyway.
You've been eyeballing me.
Oh, this sounds like some freaky porn. I'm interested.
Right, this is some freaky shit. And then I'm gonna come all sweaty, right? Just finished getting whooped. And you're gonna say, no, Billy Joe, no, Billy Joe, no. Massa's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it.
I really. Shit! I really tried. I really tried not to kink shame and shit, but oh my lord. Oh my God. All right. Well, okay. And then he got dragged. This motherfucker got dragged too for what he said. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. This is what happened when a man opened up. That's one. Okay, we're past that. We are past that. That being said, not everything needs to be opened up. Okay? You can keep that shit for you. Alright? That was not some shit where you have to feel vulnerable about some no, that's not what we're talking about.
Yo, rappers really be going in on these podcasts and exposing themselves.
Yes! You did that to yourself. It's like it would have cost you $0. $0 to not say that shit. It would have cost you 0 ducats to go and talk about that shit like that. Now you look like a damn fool. Yes, you could express yourself. Live your life, boo-boo. But you didn't need to. That was not a need. That was not you in distress needed to talk about some deep shit that was... No. And now people are going to say what they're going to say. I mean...
Yo, is it just me? Or are rappers always sharing that they're into really weird stuff?
Yeah.
You find out a lot of these rappers, they can say a lot of stuff. They can say a bunch of anti-gay, all this other stuff. Find out they're into trans, or like you know what I mean. They're like, or they're trans. Like they'll play it, but then they'll behind closed doors. Oh look, you want gay transgender? There's nothing wrong. But I just find it fun that some of these guys who've been like outed have like the most anti-LGBTQ stances when they talk about stuff.
But that's
go ahead.
That might be one of the reasons.
So the question is this stuff much more common than we think?
Yes, it is.
Or, here's the other hypothetical, the kind of people who get to hyper successful situations are the kind of people who have extreme proclivities.
Both,
okay.
Both, and I think it's weird. I told you, I got a bit on that. Hip-hop is the most homophobic and gayest shit ever. That's your nigga? Yeah, that's your niggas right there? These the niggas you fuck with? Do you even hear yourself sometimes? How can you be so homophobic and talk about, yeah, that's my niggas, that's who I fuck with? Huh? You know that song Ultimate by Denzel Curry? Mm-hmm. That's where you hear, we wet them up like a canteen. Y'all was talking about getting people wet? Uh-huh. That's in that song. In one of them. That's one example.
I wet that niggas when they say the shit like
yeah, I wet it. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Bing bong. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
You wet them up is. But maybe it's because it's from a weird part or some shit like that. When you get to a certain status, you get the liberty or you get to enjoy certain things. Yeah. I guess. Right?
Yeah.
But yes.
Here's the thing with this one specifically. Yeah. Do what you want to do. But there was something about the details that were a little bit disturbing, considering the racial context that exists in America.
Billy
These
Joe?
things don't happen in a vacuum. We talk about lesbian, king positive, whatever. I can assure you this same fantasy doesn't exist in a lot of other cultures or a lot of the... It exists within the culture that it exists in. It exists within, like, the area that it is. Yeah. Why? Because of the complex between black men and white women.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where this is born in. So I'm not saying there's an issue with the kink itself. What I'm saying is the kink is generally, in this kind of scenario, I feel like it's a reflection of your own internal racial issues.
It's possible. Man, I went I talked to you about that podcast that I have on sexuality. And for the Patreon, we went in a dungeon with a mistress, right? So she makes us a tour of the dungeon. And at some point she's like, yeah, so we tie people on that cross. Preach, would you like to try it? I'm like, bitch, you ain't tying nobody. You ain't putting handcuffs on nobody, blood. You're not doing it, my guy. I'm not the one, bro.
Yeah. Like, okay, well, how about a finger in the bum?
Hey!
This nigga's like, never!
No, but you're not tying me. You're not whipping me. You're not, no. Because
of the context.
Because of the context and because, maybe I got a little bit traumatized when I was a kid. Nobody's handcuffing me.
Yeah.
Okay? Putting handcuffs. I don't care if they're in plastic. I'm breaking them shits.
Yeah.
All right? I'm breaking free. You hear? Houdini up in this. You all right?
Yeah.
But there's some people that's they shit.
But the racial component to the fantasies was fascinating because it pays into the racial politics.
That's the reason why I don't get whooped.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? So that's what makes me look at him funny. You know what I'm saying? Like for him, for that to be a get off, I think it reflects something deeper.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knew.
Like if I was getting with a white woman, for example, and she was trying to tell me that's her fantasy, like she want to tie me up and then say the N-word a bunch of times, I would look at her crazy. I would still do it, but I would look at her crazy. But I'm too vanilla for all this stuff. For me, it's just too weird. Like, I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with all that stuff.
Nipple clamps and shit.
No.
Getting walk on your balls and shit.
No, none of that stuff.
Getting thrown up on your dick.
No. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, from a role play standpoint, like, I've had the whole girls suggest, like, the cops and robbers thing. Yeah. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Like, you want to be, like, put on some diapers and then take a pacifier and then get spanked on your bum. Like, listen, do what you want to do, but I'm going to look at you a little crazy. That's all. Sorry. No, that's weird.
There's people that do that the whole weekend.
And so here's the thing.
I know motherfuckers that cater to them.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Wild stories.
I think sex positivity is a good thing. I think accepting folks for a lot of their sexual proclivities, making things more accessible and starting to remove some of the taboo, I think it's good. But we can also agree that everything has its extremes and that not everything should be included in that, okay? I actually have friends who work in that industry who tell me, like, the race play stuff is really weird, and they don't touch that for a reason. Yeah. And I'm like, why not? It's like, isn't it sick? It's like, there's something weird going on there. Yeah. And even they won't touch that.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know. So
you're 100 on that. They're like, yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
You can go see someone else that does it.
Rough.
I'm not gonna. But yeah, absolutely. It's
dudes out here telling on themselves for no reason.
It happens a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, sometimes I take a shit and then I smear it on my face and sniff it. Ooh, sex pop. No, that's weird. Do what you do, but don't do that on a podcast.
Weirdly, what you just said right now made sense.
I know. You actually said a line the other day that really threw me off in a recent video. You said something like, if you got what you got, but you didn't get what you got what you deserved.
Yeah.
No, I just made it up. Don't agree. I just made it up right now.
But it sounds like something I said.
Yeah, you did say that. And I'm in the video still thinking, and I rewatched the video and I'm like, I don't know what this nigga said. But you said it with such conviction.
Listen, bro.
Try doing it right now.
Bro.
Just try doing it right.
You have, listen. The thing is, you don't have to mean what you say. You have to feel it.
That made sense.
But that's exactly it.
No, I want you. You don't do what you got. You got what you deserve.
I don't know Once it's said, I said it's free.
It's in the
It's
ether.
out there.
It's in the ether.
It's there.
I'm gonna
It's
play
there.
the clip. No, I can't let it go because we need to get to the bottom of this. Because I don't think anybody knows. But I need to know.
If you get what you didn't think you got, you deserved it. No, because if you get, like, you got it, what you thought you'd get, you know what I mean? If you get what you didn't got, then you deserve it. Because you tested shit, and then you got an answer, oh my God, is that real? You didn't think you'd get this, but you got it. If you get what you didn't think you got, you deserve what you got.
Yeah. So, enjoy your Becky Slave Master. Have a good day. What's Billy Joe? I feel like that's a slave reference from a movie.
Billy Joe is a singer of Green Day. When I come around.